How's everybody this morning? Yeah, I'm back at it again. Yep. Yeah, I'm making bread again. I tried to do it on Instagram and I don't know what happened. So, hi, I'm Jennifer Duck. Welcome to our kitchen, or Daisy Duck. Let me let that pause for a minute. Move my thing up. I do better here than Instagram. I'm still learning. This old girl's still learning how to do Instagram. Let me move the timer here. How's everybody doing today? I made 3 loaves yesterday. One for Charles, one for Bobby, and one for the neighbor down here that she's visiting. I found out I knew who she was. At first I didn't know who she was, but I do now. This is the dough that I always make. Last time I made it and I didn't do the right way, so now I've got to pat it down. Matter of fact, I don't even look at the paper anymore. I do it by heart. I'll try to get all of this good stuff off of here. I'm making hamburger buns for us today. Instead of bread, I'm making hamburger buns. Come on. So what I did was add a cup, 1 cup of more starter, 1 cup of warm water, and I stuck in the bowl. And I mixed it up. Then I put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I put sort of like a half a teaspoon of yeast, but I put a little, not a whole teaspoon of active yeast. Maple syrup, real maple syrup. A tablespoon of that. Mix it up. Then I added white lily bread flour, and I put 3.5 cups, but I'm one at a time. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, Nick.
So what I'll do, put a little olive oil on the plate so it don't stick to it. Then I put a half a teaspoon of this, just a little bit. I don't like a whole lot of salt. So put some olive oil on the plate. Good morning, Teddy. Let's do it the easy way. Whew, don't get your dress. Don't get it on the dress. I should have an apron. Hang on. I got one of these things. Pick these up at the dollar store for $1. Funny what you could find at the dollar store. Oh, and I put 2 eggs, 2 country eggs, 2 giant country eggs. All right. I'll take my olive oil. Just put a little bit in there. Take your hands and rub it around it, around the bowl. Now, since I know how to do it, it don't take me long. I like my glass bowl. Good morning, Missy. And I just put it in the bowl. Let me go wash my hands. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and make some hot dog buns and hamburger buns. I'm running out of my saran wrap. I'll have to go to the store and get some. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Ain't nobody on. They're getting ready for 4th of July or traveling. You know, when you find a recipe that you like, you stick with it. So this morning, I put the guys in the truck and thanked them for being here. And the lady down over the hillside, it's a sad situation. I'll just put this here around my bowl, like so. Unplug that, put this back. Put this over here. Put my green towel over it to keep it warm. Put this back. Put everything back. With the rest of the starter, I think I'm gonna make some pancakes. Put this over here. I don't think they'll work on 4th of July. I think they said something about going to Bobby's. The church is having a breakfast. Told Dick we might have to go. Free breakfast. Wipe down my... Up at 5 o'clock again. What's wrong with me? Well, we'll let that sit for a couple hours. Good morning, whoever you are. This is making my recipe. Good morning to you, honey. Sourdough sandwich bread. I'm going to make hot dog buns and hamburger buns. So for my starter, all I use is King Arthur flour, like so. I use 1 cup of King Arthur and a half a cup of warm water. And what I do is I put, what is it, 1/8 of a teaspoon of active beef, just a little bit, just enough to give it a start, a kick, and let it, where's my jar? I like using a glass jar so you can see how big it is. And then it'll start about here. By the morning, it'll be up to there. And then when you do, it's just take your starter out. I mean, it'll be fluffy, it'll smell like beer, it smells delicious. And I still have some starter left. It smells wonderful. But it's not beer, trust me. It's just the way it smells. Because of the yeast. And then you mix it up. Like I said, 1 cup of starter, un or fed, either one. 1 cup of water. And I like to mix it in my mixer. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, or you could use butter. I like olive. 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. That's real maple syrup. And then you can use 1 teaspoon of the yeast. I like to use a little less than like 1 teaspoon. And then I put 2 eggs and mix it up real good. And then after that, add in 3.5 cups of white lily or any white flour, bread flour. Do you know how to make bread flour if you don't have any? I learned. I looked it up on YouTube. Let's see. You take 2 tablespoons, you put 3 cups of all-purpose flour, unbleached, and then take out 2 tablespoons of the flour and put in, cornstarch. Every time I look that way, my eyes are like that way. And then sift it and put it in. That's how you make bread flour. That's interesting. I gotta look up how to make wheat germ. That should be my cup of tea. And then put the flour one at a time, and I put an extra half a cup in it because of the eggs. And then I use this salt. I put like maybe not a, it says 1 teaspoon, I like a half a teaspoon. I don't like a whole lot of salt. Then mix it up 10 minutes, and I bake it. It says 375 for 30 to 35 minutes, but I like 375 for 25 minutes. But let it rise, let your dough rise. Put it in a greased bowl. And then take it out and shape it how you want it. And then put it in the bowls or over here I use these bowls, or just put it in, roll it out into like hot dog buns or hamburger buns. That's what I'm gonna do for later. And then let it rise a little bit, cover it and rise, and then bake it. So that's how I'm sticking to it. Hope everybody's doing okay today. And you could find the recipe on Facebook, but if you can't, that's uh, Cooking with Whisper. Looking good, huh? They cover it in with dirt, Dad?
Penny, I don't know.
Can you go ask them?
Why do you have to do that? If they don't, I will.
Well, you can't because they'll have the boards on it.
It ain't going nowhere with that cement. It ain't really nowhere.
Just put it over it, please. Just go see. So listen, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a good morning. Everybody's busy getting ready for 4th of July. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. This is Jennifer Duck. Thank you for watching. Good morning to all the newcomers. Goodbye.